everybody, welcome back. Stranger Things stuff, reviews stuff, spoiler stuff. We just watched Chapter 6, The Monster. Yeah, shit's gonna be hitting the fan in the next one. Kind of bummed that we have to wait a little bit before we watch the last two, because wow. It's doing this thing. Hey, sorry, let me do that. Maybe it can't figure out what color the light's supposed to be in here, so sorry about that. But yeah, man, they're arming up and they're taking all those trucks out there, like she said, little inconspicuous or conspicuous. Yeah, not inconspicuous. Yeah, what she said. But yeah, okay, it's gonna get interesting. I love that Lucas kind of went on his own scouting mission. I love they gave him a commando arming up scene. That was so awesome. I wanted one of those as a kid. Only ever had them in my brain. They even gave him like he put on the bandana, which was just sweet as hell. God, I love Dustin as the voice of reason, the head kid. So cool. Talking about best friend stuff, and then he's like, you can only have one best friend, and Mike is all like, that's not logic or something. Or no, he says, you're all my best friend, and Dustin's like, there's no logic in that. But then he says, but you're one of my best friend. You're my best friend too. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll go with it. So that was cute. The hug at the end was really kind of adorable. Because where Elle saved Mike, made him fly. I can't believe he actually jumped off the quarry too. That was really surprising. I thought he'd find some way out of that. I think somewhere he was really hoping that Elle was around. That's a hell of a gamble, though. Hell of a gamble. But luckily it paid off, and I love seeing the bully. Oh, it's such a satisfying moment seeing the bully get his arm broken, all that kind of stuff. Although, like I told her, I kind of would have liked to see him make him stab himself, not to death, just so he feels what that knife feels like. Stab himself in the leg or something. Accidentally hit an artery and bleed out, but that's a good point, and she's been pretty lucky about the non-accidental killing so far. I do have my one. Actually, I got two, Mike. I got two minor issues for the first time in this whole show. Super minor, super critical. I know what one is. They're not ruining anything. Yeah, the one she knows is from last episode to this. In the last episode, they showed that portal in the tree closing up, and it was closing up pretty quickly. But when we come back and Jonathan finds it, it's still wide open. And she gets, Nancy gets back through. It's like you see it slowly closing. Yeah, but again. And then slowly closing. And then slowly, then when she's out. Yeah. So, I mean, again, super minor nitpick, as great as this show has been. The other one was when the sheriff and Winona Ryder, I gotta learn these names, go and visit the lady who seems to be Elle's mom. And they're having that whole discussion, and they flash back. They kind of like use jump cuts of showing Elle using her powers. I don't know that was necessary. I feel like that was one of those, it almost felt like one of those TV executive decisions of like, well, we got to put it in there to remind people what they're talking about. And I don't know. Again, super nitpicky. It's just an artistic choice that I didn't necessarily care for, but we're like 75% through the show, and that's the only complaints I've ever had. So I'm not actually complaining. I just feel like, if I do see something negative, I want to, balance out the review a little bit. But so that's pretty cool that we apparently met Elle's mom, and we discovered the whole how Elle got her psychic abilities from the MK Ultra testing, and that she was covered up as a third trimester miscarriage, and that her calling to the monster in the psychic realm is what opened the portal. Opened the gates. Which was not her idea. No, I know, but you can totally understand how she would have the mentality that it was her fault. Right. And the shit she's gone through, I could see that. As she called in the last video, she was right. Not that I doubted her, but they did close the submersion tank, so So is that. Oh, God, it's so good, though. So much good stuff. Yeah, popular boyfriend officially crossed the line into douche land. Total utter douche. I mean, I get his anger, I get his heartbreak, but to, even in the 80s, you spray paint that somebody's a slut in a public area like that, that's crossing a line. There's no arguing that whatsoever. Although hopefully, and you know what, but and it's just like, and it was like, if you're that pissed, why not confront them right there? Yeah, and maybe that's a teenager thing. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been a teenager. But were we ever teenagers? Yeah, long time ago. And we occasionally still think we are. But shit, don't tell anybody. Don't let the adults know. But actually, then the douchey boyfriend does some cool shit too, because like even when they got in that fight And his buddy tried to step in because he was he still pushed him aside. It's like, this is our fight. Like, I mean, that's kind of cool. But I tell you what, I imagine he'll never pick a fight with Jonathan again because Jonathan slaughtered that dude. He's fucking tore him up.
Berserk.
Yeah. And it was interesting that the lady at the sheriff's office was like, oh, we only do that for love. And I'm like, yeah, but sweetie, it was the love of his family because it was all the shit talking Jonathan's family that made, because he was walking away other than that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, why don't you have your baseball bat? But things got real bad.
Yeah.
So he's assaulted a cop, so that'll be interesting how that plays out.
Well, it might be that if the mom's with the sheriff and he goes, okay, this is what's going on, the sheriff might be going like, oh, we'll gloss this over.
Yeah. I have a feeling somehow it'll be okay, but it's going to be enough of an inconvenience.
Only because the mom's with the sheriff and
they know the shit going
start, connecting together.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the group start talking to each other. Hopefully, if they're given a chance. I mean, it looks like fucking World War III is coming to suburbia there with all the fucking machine guns all those dudes were taking out to get at Elle.
Yeah, and
which is interesting because you don't think they'd want to kill her.
No, but I think they're willing to wipe out a small town to get her.
Yeah, but the more I'm thinking about it, what is the point of the guns? Are they expecting the town to rally around her and shoot back, or they'd be just as terrified? I don't know. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around that one now.
Well, what else would they do?
Yeah, I guess that's, that makes it dramatic.
It's the 80s. This is quite literally, what else are they going to do?
True. We've all seen Rambo.
Did they have tasers in the 80s?
I don't know. They would have been very, very early and bulky, I would imagine, if they did. So, but yeah, all that stuff. I'm anxious to see where that's going, and I like that Lucas is starting to put it all together too. And then he was spying on the power company or whatever it is.
And the thing is, if you notice, he has his big ass radio thing. That's what his compass was attached to on his handlebars.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking, there's no way he's going to beat the trucks back to warn his friends, but maybe he can radio them, perhaps?
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
Okay, cool. Oh, also, when they went and met Joan Ives, who's apparently Eleven's mom, we both picked up on something when the sister, the last line when she said again about, oh God, that flashing light. It's not flashing in here, by the way. It's the way the camera is presenting it. But anyways, when the sister, she said it the second time about, oh, you and Joan would have gotten along real well, and she took a drag of her cigarette, her hand was like she knows some shit, is what we think. Unless that was just a total accident. If that was a performance choice, that's saying, I know some shit, and you guys are getting too close to some shit, and I'm just hoping to bluff you out of here. So that'll be pretty interesting to see where that goes.
Yeah.
What else is there? I feel like there's another beat we missed in this one, too. It was cute with the Jonathan sleeping over stuff.
Yeah.
That was cute, and the gun under the pillow.
This is boy, you're going to shoot yourself. You are so going to shoot yourself the way you handle that gun. Actually, the monster, when its face is all opened up, doesn't it look kind of like a flower?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Very angry, carnivorous flower.
There you go, Sci-Fi Channel. Tulip Ranas. Piranha Ulips? Peroses? I don't know. We'll figure it out some other time. Also love the Army surplus store scene. And the answering of what they're going to do is monster hunting. The guy's like, psh, kids.
Yeah.
And definitely make sure that you Lego Elle's Eggo. Because that was pretty fun in the grocery store. Mouth breather. Just takes all the Eggos and shit.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Eric when she went to the store. What Elle needs to master is the SCP field, the somebody else's problem. Nobody messes with you because you are somebody else's problem. Yep. That's a little nod to Hitchhiker's Guide there.
I'm not the only nerd in this relationship. She just hides it better. I don't care to hide it. That's yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that. I wasn't intending to go anywhere with that. I'm just saying I adore her. But yeah, so that was all really good episode. I can't believe we only got 2 left though. Eric's sad. This is definitely one of those times where I did try to get her to call in sick to work tomorrow. So it's maybe we can sneak in 2 more, but that's all right. It's Wednesday. So maybe Thursday or Saturday or something, we should maybe get a chance to kind of finish
Thursday?
it up. Oh, I meant Friday or Saturday. Why did I say Thursday? That is weird. I said Thursday. Stupid. We're going to go see Sausage Party. We will have seen it by the time you see this video. But yeah, God, such a good show. So excited for the soundtrack finally getting the scores finally coming out. It will be out by the time you see this. I want pops, by the way. I've decided I need pop figures of the kids. I do. I know it's weird. It's not like they have any distinctive thing that would translate into a pop. I just want them to have them. I need Stranger No. You know how they do the reaction figures? Funko reactions?
There you go.
Because Stranger Things, it's all 80s. Those are 80s action figures. Oh. Funko, get on that. That would be cool. But yeah, so awesome episode. Awesome series. Can't wait to finish it. But what did you guys think? You know the drill. Please don't spoil beyond this episode for us or other people. By the time you're watching this episode of this video, we should be done. But just in case, let's keep it to only spoilers up through chapter 6. Let me try to get that correct in the future. And let's geek out about it, right? Cool. Other than that, you can click that thumbs up button. You can give me the thumbs up of encouragement because it's always nice to be encouraged. I'm playing video games now. And subscribe if you're new here. We do all kinds of nerdy, geeky stuff every single day on the Eric Butts channel. And share with your friends because if you're cool, they're cool. We can all be cool together, right? And of course, Patreon link, expand the channel, support, extra videos, cool stuff going on. All right. I think that about covers it, right? Cool. So we will see you guys later.